Hello, 'tis Monday. It's about 10 to 6. I am just trying to catch up on video. Welcome to another weekly vlog. It's Monday, isn't it? I haven't said that. So we've had Kira and Sophie over today. I think Sophie got a bit bored and then she wanted to go home. And you know when kids do that, I want to go home, I want to go home thing. And their mothers are thinking, oh Jesus. Darren and Isaac have been to his guitar practice and we're just about to have tea. Tomorrow is my mum's day out as usual. Wednesday we're taking Stephen and Isaac up to Vertigo because Isaac's off for Easter this week. And then I can't remember. We're going to see the Aliens screening on Friday night for Fright Club. And then I think Isaac's talking about on Saturday wanting to go to see their show on Revenge of the Sith at the cinema. So a busy old week planned. Nothing really of any note to tell you about now. I'm taking Sophie and Kira to a place that used to be called Fun Factory but is now Honeybee's Playtown. So you have to actually book to go in so they don't have too many people. So we're doing that next Wednesday. So yeah, getting little things. Look at the dogs. Oh, you can only see one of them there. The other one is sat on my leg. I've got my ring light for a change. There they are. Anyway, let me go because it'll be tea time soon. I shall speak to you guys later. Hello, it is Tuesday. Uh-oh. The camera's come off the window. We're going into my mum's usual Tuesday downtown palaver. Isaac, please don't poke that this direction.
What
the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to get it this side back in the car. And I mean,
Just put it on the floor at your feet, across the way.
Yeah.
Right, I've nothing to tell you, so I'll check in when I do. There's nothing of any interest I'm forgetting, is there? No. Right, I shall check in with you later in the week. Hello guys. It is Wednesday and we're just heading up to Vertigo, the inflatable fun park thing. Right, I got it into the sat nav. Well, I got close enough to it into the sat nav. Sat nav's rubbish. So, don't think I've anything to tell you. I'll try and do a bit of filming up there. I think you've seen it before anyway. I haven't been in a while. I shall switch you on when we get there. We're here. Baron's losing the will to live. Not sure where the boys are. They're somewhere in the midst of all of that. There they are. Stephen has got a heart complaint and he just collapsed and has been sick. So they're having to take it easier. Hello folks, it is Thursday. I've been gardening today. I've weeded my beds and we have put up this. It is, right, this is the bush that I butchered. It needed to go back. It might not grow up, I don't know. So I've put this stuff on. I'm gonna get some little lights or ornaments for the top, but it's like a sort of, it replaces the bamboo, which was all breaking. I've tried to lift as much as I can, but there's still loads and I'm knackered. I'm going in. So I've got some little bits. I'll get some more. I'm gonna get something for that. For bins. I'm not going to lower because the address is on them. I've tidied up this little corner. Can't do anything about that. It's the gas or the oil heater burner thing. This is just like full of plot pumps and gardening stuff and yeah, so I've tidied everything. Me and Darren put that up together. Yeah, so we're all nice and tidy again. We're all done. I'll show you how what sort of size the garden is from back here. It's not massive, so it's a little bit here and then it goes over to there. So it's big enough. It's okay. Oh god, I have to tie these up. I forgot about that. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, so I need to tie. That's a peony. It keeps growing tall and skinny. It won't grow out. I have to tie that to this and then tie this one to this. I've put the things in and I've forgotten to This is starting to bud. This comes out, it's really weird. It comes out on little flowers with no leaves, and then the leaves disappear, the flowers disappear. You can see the little buds starting. They will disappear and then it will go really leafy. Darren got these out of a skip. They were being thrown out and he thought, you know what, let's have a go. So we did. So, yeah. I'm going to get changed because I'm absolutely filthy and get my tea. Hello, I'm looking a bit windswept. Got my hair back. Get a couple of these out the inside of the car. I've got too much makeup on as well. You see when you're in the house and it's really bad lighting and you can't see, and you come into the car and it's like, Lisa, how much makeup have you? The reason I've got more makeup on is because we're going out tonight to a screening of Aliens. So I'm just cleaning the car while Darren's in there. I ordered some glasses from a company. If you wear glasses, they're called VOO Glam. VOO Glam, and they've got really trendy glasses. Actually, I showed you them. And I felt that there was something wrong. There's this thing called pupillatory distance, PD. And there's a thing on the website that you print out to get, basically it's a distance between your two pupils. And it said it's usually between these two numbers, and the top number is usually up to 74. Mine was measuring 74, 76, and I'm thinking, my eyes are like further apart than most people's, that's weird. So I've done it several times, I got the same every time, I sent away, and even though I could tell when I got the glasses the prescription was fine, something felt really weird, and I didn't know what. They had put a little ruler for the pupillatory distance in with my order, and I did it again and I got Darren to do it. It's 65 it should be. The printout that I did, even though I didn't resize it from their site, I printed it straight how it should have been, but basically it was wrong. So I'm having Darren's just going in to return my parcel now. And then when I give them to fucking China, I've had to pay £16 postage, but they're going to refund the full thing and 15% money off voucher for me to like reorder the glasses. So, because I have no issue with the glasses, it's just that distance thing. And you know, their argument will be, well, it's your fault, you printed the thing out. And my argument would be, well, I printed it straight from your site and I didn't change any settings, so why was it incorrect? So I don't know. It's something that should be on your prescription, but it's not on mine. Right, that's a bit better, not as much dust. So yes, we're going to see, am I going to have to take my hair down? See when you put your hair up and you've got like makeup on? No, I want to keep it up. I'll have to do just look like I have too much fucking makeup on my face. It's not so bad when your hair's down. For some reason, makeup doesn't look as bad when your hair's down. But I just can't be bothered with my hair blowing all around the place. So yeah, we're going to see Aliens tonight. It's my favourite of the franchise. Then tomorrow night, Isaac and Stephen are going to see Return of the Sith at the cinema. I have to take them up to Antrim because our town's only showing it. One showing on the Friday night, which coincides with the Aliens. And Isaac's like, do I have to go to Aliens? And I'm like, yes, Isaac, you do. I said, besides, who's going to take you to the cinema and pick you up again if we're at the Aliens thing? I said, I paid for this weeks ago. So we're going to that tonight. It's not like as expensive as a normal cinema ticket because it's in like town hall. Seats are really uncomfortable, but Fright Club are doing it, and I like to try and support the guys because they bring like horror movie screenings to our town. So then when Isaac and Stephen are going to see Return of the Sith on Saturday night, I wanted to see Until Dawn, which is a new horror based on a game that I've played, but the time doesn't coincide, so we're having to, his age is in there. I bet they can't work out how to do the fucking postage. You know, there's a thing where if they scan a QR code, they print your postage label, and the post office in this shop are stupid. The stupidest post office you've ever encountered in your life. They're just awful. Darren will come in ranting, I guarantee. All they have to do is scan the QR code, and then that prints the address label for them. So all he's had to do is go in and do that. And I've been talking all this time. 5 minutes. Here we go. Wait, see.
Yeah, someone's got a hot engine out there. It's reeking of
I
hot
thought
engine.
they'd ballsed up. Have they not balls up this
No.
time? Alright. I stand
first-
corrected.
It's the first time she's done it in there,
She's never done it before.
and she had to find the right stickers.
Jesus Christ.
And then she got these documents because it said for instruction was to fill out the thing, so I had to fill out the customs thing, you know, declaring what it is.
Right.
And then when she printed it printed it out with everything on it.
Oh.
She went, it's just printed it out. Why are they telling me to fill it in?
Well, I
when it's-
filled all the thing in about what
it's
was
just,
in it and
Yeah,
stuff.
just for the post office site.
Yeah. So, yeah, but
Bonkers.
I was expecting him to say they'd ballsed up with how long he was in there. 5 minutes it took him to do that. Just like that there, sure.
That's what she said.
So, yeah, so we're going to see The Accountant 2 while they're watching the Star Wars thing. Like I said, I prefer to see Until Dawn, but I remember we saw The Accountant and I remember we liked it, but I don't remember anything about it. So we're going to see that. And it was our anniversary today, I didn't tell you that. 15 years, which is crystal. 20 years we've been together, 15 years we've been married, so life
I was
sentence.
only 14 when we
Yeah.
been groomed.
So yesterday we put up the screening. Oh well, I let you see it, didn't I? I am now going up to B&M in Antrim, which is larger than the one in Ballymena, to see what little garden things they've got. Look at this arsehole. Oh no, you can't see my window.
Oh,
See how close he
fucking
was to my
arsehole.
car. Somebody's just overtaken. You can tell by how they're driving. It's a young lad. Just tell. And they've overtaken me. I'm doing 60. This road is a 60, and they are pulling off when I'd say 80 at least. And when he overtook me, he was like his tires were almost on the white line. Very close.
It's the fact there was a car coming towards us.
Idiot. I could tell by how close he was up the back of me that he was honestly.
Check the camera when we get back.
Well, it's not going to make any difference, is it?
I'll send it after.
It's an absolute nightmare to get stuff off that camera. It doesn't work on the laptop properly. So yeah, that's all that's going on at the minute. Then as usual, beginning to my mum's on Sunday. Next week we're gonna, because Isaac's now of an age where we can have a couple of hours if we want to go watch a film, we want to go get a bite to eat. So we'll maybe go and get a bite to eat next week for our anniversary. Kelly and Dave kindly sent us, they always do, some money over. So we're going to treat ourselves to a meal. My parents give us money as well, which we've put aside. We don't know what we're going to do with that yet. It's just there. Yeah, and that's it. Anything else you can think of any interest? No. Yesterday was such nice weather, to the point that Darren came out and said to me, "You're going to get sunburn." Or that was the day before when we took down. Anyway, the last couple of days have been really nice. No cold weather, outside in a t-shirt weather. So thankfully we decided yesterday to do the stuff in the garden, and today it's been pouring all day. Well, you put the thing up. So we cleaned out there's like a corner with a ton of shit in it, not actual shit. And when workmen were doing stuff with the boiler, which still isn't right, there's just a load of concrete lying, which I didn't even know was there because it was behind like old recycle bins we had. So I pulled everything out and brushed and cleaned and weeded all that stuff. So that's all clean. But forgot the point I was going to make then. Oh yes. Remember I always said that there's birds and they make a load of noise and scratching and stuff in the morning, and I'm like, where the hell are they? It sounds like they're in the roof space. Well, I looked up yesterday at the side of the house, right up where our bedroom window is, and on the side of the house there's a piece of fascia missing. Again, ballsed up by we're waiting for the company that do this stuff, repairs on that. It's the thing when you rent. One good thing is any repairs that need doing are done for free. Another thing though is you wait for, oh look, they're getting a new fence up, a big one as well. You wait you just have to wait until they get around to it. And inside the little gap where the fascia is missing is where the bird's nest is. So there was a little scraggly, you know that stage where they're not quite chicks but they're not quite adults and they look a bit straggly and haggard? Well, there was one looking out yesterday. So that's why it sounds really loud and why it sounds like they're in the roof space. There must be a little space between the attic and, well, I hope there is. I hope they're not all over the attic. So that's what I'm hearing in the morning. So yeah, that was it. That's all of any interest that's going on. I thought that was a single magpie. I think it's somebody's garden ornament of a black and white bird. It's even tormenting me in ornament form. I swear to God, single magpies just follow me round. Right.
Windscreen's greasy.
It is. Car's filled. I need to wash the car, but there's always some reason. It's pissing it down now. So what's the point? I'm not standing outside jet washing a car in the rain. And then we were taking a travel up to Belfast, and I thought, well, if I wash it before we go to Belfast, it's going to get filthy again on the motorway. Right, anyway, I shall check in with you guys. If I buy anything in B&M, I'll let you see it when we get home. I shall speak to you later. This is exciting. So I forgot to show you what I got today. I got a laundry basket. It says laundry on it. Let's go in this way. But didn't get that today. I got, hang on, pardon the mess everywhere. I got a pink flower pot to replant a little thing Darren got me for our anniversary. I got a pack of stick lights. These were £5, down from £9. I seem to keep having to buy them every year. I got this on Amazon for Sophie. Kira's having real trouble toilet training Sophie. So I said to her, do you like get a sticker chart? So this is just like a little sticker chart. I said get her a sticker chart and then something that she likes, you know, like little, some kids like little cars, but she doesn't like sweets or chocolate or anything. But apparently she likes stickers. So I've got her some, you know, her mum can get her whatever, but I got her some little stickers to start. So she is 4 on her birthday, which is I think next month, in the next couple of months anyway. So she's a bit late to the toilet training, and she's starting school in September. Well, preschool. I think she's a year late starting that as well. I have to take you outside to show you what else I've got. A nice tidy garden. I got this beaver because he was £1.50. I got these little plants that I planted in my old planter, and I got you can hear that water running next door. I got these little lights which were £5 for 50, and I got this little bird box which has got some mealworms in. And I already had these. This is like an insect house. We got these for like £2 each when they were selling them off last winter and just kept them. And I got this little guy from B&M. And I got another little suet feeder thing. And all that stuff over there was like already, we already had all that, so. So that is what I got today, folks. It is now about 7 o'clock. We're just heading into town to go see Aliens. I haven't seen this in years. It's been so long. I can't even remember the last time I've seen this. It's been so long. We're talking decades. I've seen Alien more recently, but I prefer Aliens. From memory, I think I do. What I'll see tonight, but I seem to remember. I find the original Alien a little bit dated. but I think Ripley was better in this one, so we shall see. We've got our Monster to drink. Apparently it's almost, this is like the biggest screening they've done, as in it's almost sold out, which is, that never happens. They usually only about half fill it. So yeah, I shall let you know what we thought. They're starting to piss it down when we come out.
When he changes gears, it
Stay at the back of this car, folks. He just pulled out in front of us further up the road, and black smoke for days. It's not doing it now, but if he accelerates away quickly, which it can't because there's a fucking tractor,
it's going to try and go around everyone.
you can see the colour of the back of the car. I mean, really? That thing's not even roadworthy. Got little tickets, you probably can't see that because I'm walking. We're probably in before Billy then too.
Yeah.
Oh no, Billy.
Hello, how's it going?
Hello, so it's that time of night again. I've just finished doing a review for Eyeball thing coming up. I've just finished doing a review for The Accountant 2, which I'll link at the end if I remember. It was really, really good. Massively recommend checking it out if you get a chance. We went to see it because Isaac and Stephen were going to see Revenge of the Sith. Darren wasn't bothered about paying to see a movie that he's already seen before. I'm like, well, you go with them, I'll go and watch this on my own. No, I've already seen it before. It's not one of my favourites. So he didn't go. I was going to have to get this slap off my face now. Yeah, so I've just realised these leggings are almost see-through. That's what you get for picking up cheap crap, guys. So I should finish this off tomorrow, and then or tonight for tomorrow. Then I won't have to video tomorrow. Look at the state of my hair. I'm stressed like fucking wire it is. It's like a scarecrow or something. My hair is so wiry. Why? Look at this. Oh God, why can I not have nice, smooth, silky hair? Because you don't, Lisa, because that's what your hair looks like. You're blessed with Billy Boswell, not Billy Boswell, Fred Boswell. What was he called? Was it Billy? Anybody that's old enough to remember Bread? Gotta get him, gotta get him. The dad in it had hair that was grey, and it was like, my dad has that hair. His dad had that hair, my granddad, and I have that hair. Wiry and sticky outy and thick. That's the only good thing to be said about my hair, it's thick and strong. So yeah, massive recommendation for The Accountant. I'm just about to go to bed. We've just watched the 1% Club. I am now going to watch, I think I've got an episode of Ghost Adventures to watch, so I'll have a wash and then go watch that. And I won't check in with you guys tomorrow on the way in because I've nothing new to tell you, so thank you for watching this week, guys. I shall be back next week with probably not much of anything to I have such an itchy arm. I don't know why. So fucking itchy. Anyway, that's completely besides the point. Thank you for watching, guys. I shall catch up with you next week. Over and out from Kit and Caboodle.